Have you ever looked out into the sky and just known we were meant for more? More than just waking up, driving to work, grinding through the day, driving home, and then going to sleep? There's an entire universe to explore. And our first stop is Mars. My name is Edmond Emami. I'm a lead structures technician at SpaceX. I lead the team that builds out the complete exterior of the Dragon capsule, the spacecraft that transports astronauts from Earth to the International Space Station. I have dedicated my life to one mission, making life multiplanetary by settling on Mars. So why Mars? Mars is cold, dry, has a thin atmosphere, can't even go to the beach. Not exactly the most ideal destination. But it is the most habitable and Earth-like planet in our solar system. It has water, a rocky surface, manageable gravity, and the raw material resources we need for permanent settlement. Which means, with enough diligence and engineering, Mars can become humanity's first interplanetary base. The question isn't whether we should go. The question is, when are we going? And the answer is now. Step one, transportation. To settle on Mars, we need to run massive mission operations involving metric tons of personnel, cargo, and machinery, traveling 54 million kilometers during ideal orbital alignments that happen once every 2 years. That's when Mars is closest to Earth, minimizing fuel needs for Starship, the largest and most powerful rocket ever built. Using the lessons learned from the Dragon spacecraft program, we've gained the expertise to scale human flight in a way never been done before. Step 2, survival. Our first missions will be unmanned, only cargo, delivering the materials needed to establish a self-sustaining forward base. Initial infrastructure will focus on basic construction and solar energy arrays. Using a scaled-up version of NASA's MOXIE technology, we'll harvest the CO2-rich Martian atmosphere and split it into carbon monoxide and oxygen. Once the base is operational, crewed missions will follow in 2-year intervals. At first, they'll rely on prepackaged food, but long-term survival will depend on hydroponic farming, everything from leafy greens to potatoes, and even insect protein farms. It'll take everything we have just to survive. Step 3, the reality. Being an astronaut on the International Space Station is not the same thing as being one on Mars. The ISS orbits Earth. It's constantly supported, constantly communicating, and resupplied every few months. But on Mars, we're 54 million kilometers away, at best. Every breath is calculated, every calorie is rationed. And while Mars has a lower escape velocity than Earth, the speed to escape Mars's orbit, let's be real, there won't be a return trip for some of the first explorers. They won't just be visiting, they'll be giving their lives in service of humanity. You're probably thinking, why even do this? Why settle on Mars when there are still so many problems to solve here on Earth? And that's a fair question. But these two goals, solving Earth's problems and settling on Mars, they're not mutually exclusive. In fact, Mars pushes us to become better humans right here at home. The need for reliable life support systems engineered for Mars are being utilized in hospitals and disaster relief. Water recycling technology, developed for Mars, now helps purify water in remote locations around the world. And solar energy innovations created for the Martian forward base, they're improving access to electricity and energy in off-grid locations on Earth. This mission isn't just about exploration. It's about unlocking the innovations, the collaboration, and the ambition that will elevate all of humanity. Many say we're too old to explore the Earth and too young to explore the stars, but that's not true. The opportunity is here. Person by person, launch by launch, we are going to make it to the red planet, and it will be because of people like you. Thank you.